It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Thunder log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And there's history, some bad blood between these two teams that makes it all the more interesting.
These are two clubs that know each other well, the strengths, the weaknesses. It's going to be a tactical battle.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt. Paul George is out there with Anthony.
But this was pretty bad, and it obviously cost him the game.
Got that one up quick.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that with void number 3.
And Cleveland making a change here. Green's checked in. Now, here is George. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a player, known for his attention speed to detail.
You know, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it, because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to...
A missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And then George with the jam. Adams down low. James covering. Grant outside. Back to Patterson. Here's Abrinas. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thomas. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Felton with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Patterson with it. He's picked up by James. Felton the pass to Adams. By 5. LeBron James is out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Channing Frye. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Patterson, that's good.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off.
How they're taking care of the basketball.
Wade kicks to Korver. Fry dishes to James. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeBron's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Throws it down like that.
Out to the wing. Grant kicks to Eustace. And stolen by LeBron. Wade outside. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Grant. Poked away. And stolen by Fry. On its way from Rose for 2. Again, the Cavaliers score. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
And for Cleveland, repeat or no repeat, just having that first title still resonates. A city no longer defined by sports futility.
From a 3-1 series deficit to win it all, if you're going to finally break through, it would have to be against all odds to make something like that happen.
Yeah, so true.
Trail by 5. To the paint.
Oh, no No, he didn't.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
In the stands.
And he was not quite in position to block the shot, but the result is all the same.
Westbrook with the bucket.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
Adams against James. Smith outside. Over Westbrook. Kept alive. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from James.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Here's Ferguson, and that one, good. 10 seconds left now here in the second. Westbrook with it. Now Thomas defending. He was all alone on that one. LeBron against Anthony. Right side Westbrook. Here's Ferguson, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. Puts it up from 12, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Goes up on the wing, and Oklahoma City just over a minute played so far. Outside Westbrook. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Efficiency on the offensive end.
And George, here we go. That's tipped. Inside. And stolen by Felton. Outside Anthony. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Patterson, that's good. This is subbed in for Thomas. There's the pick. Here's Anthony. George. And George able to finish.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They grab their own miss. Here's Thompson. Felton with some nice D.
You know, with that much room, you don't lay it up. You throw it down like you've been disrespected.
Here's Anthony. Good. And a nice pass to Eustace. And stolen by James. Here's Shumpert. And finished off by Shumpert.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for LeBron. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Count things that probably didn't happen when you were playing, but just because of science have developed now. What did you do that helped you out the most? And maybe
Pilates. I mean, they're doing so much that is totally different. I wish I would have been a guy who spent more time on his body versus my game, because it means a lot to be able to have that core strength. But I didn't think beach muscles, you really needed it to play the game of basketball. Guys right now, it's their entire body, and it's also their entire way they recover from the games of basketball. And I think that's what I wish I'd have worked on better.
that word you just said, recover, the recovery process, I think, is even more scientifically advanced now than it was when you played, correct?
Yes. Kevin, example for me, I just iced my knees. Guys now have hyperbaric chambers that they use, and a lot of guys have them in their homes.
LeBron and Thompson are up front. D-Wade out there with Derrick Rose. And it,
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
that could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And the Thunder making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Anthony. And another shot. And the rejection by LeBron. Smith dishes to James. Launches a 3. Yes, and it's Smith.
Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, second of the game.
And it's George finishing it off.
A willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Crowder, he's checked in for Wade. And Thomas subbed in for Derek 15. George passes to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
Ferguson, the pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Good. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half.
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup
Will help to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And LeBron James. Here's Patterson. Off on that one. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.